Welcome back. Today's video is going to be an absolute treat. We'll be diving into the top 10 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels, those iconic 5-cent coins that have captured the hearts of collectors worldwide. These coins have seen huge market value shifts in recent years, and some of them could be worth far more than you might think. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, you don't want to miss this list. So let's get started. First up, the 1947 Monticello Jefferson nickel. More specifically, we'll explore the version without a mint mark, in excellent condition, and its remarkable value in today's market. If you're looking to learn about rare coins and their value, this is the place to be. First, let's talk about what makes the 1947 Jefferson nickel stand out. This coin, struck during the post-World War II era, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, with the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. But the real question here is, what makes the 1947 nickel so special, especially in this excellent condition, without a mint mark? The 1947 nickel, like many of its counterparts from this period, was minted using a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The design, created by Felix Schlag, has a timeless quality, with Jefferson's dignified image and the Monticello mansion a symbol of American history. But let's focus on its rarity in excellent condition. Unlike other years, some 1,947 Jefferson nickels were produced without a mint mark. This can be particularly intriguing to collectors because typically the mint mark would be located near the building's base on the reverse, signifying where the coin was minted, whether it was in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The absence of the mint mark means this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia, where no mint mark was used on coins during this period. The term excellent condition refers to a coin that has been well preserved, showing minimal wear and retaining most of its original details. When it comes to the 1947 Jefferson nickel, an excellent example means you can still see the crisp lines on Jefferson's face, the distinct steps of the Monticello building, and the overall smooth surface, which makes it visually appealing to collectors. A coin like this would have been stored carefully or simply not circulated much. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. What's the market value of a 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition today? Well, the value of rare coins depends heavily on factors like demand, rarity, condition, and the state of the numismatic market at the time. For a 1947 nickel in excellent condition, the price can range quite a bit. Typically, you'll see a 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark valued between $90,000 for coins in good to fine condition. However, when it's in excellent condition, showing little to no wear and preserving most of its original detail, the value can jump to around $158,000. Before we wrap up, let's talk about how to spot an authentic 1947 Jefferson nickel, especially in excellent condition. When you're dealing with valuable coins, it's crucial to ensure that you're not being misled by counterfeit or altered pieces. For starters, look at the weight. The 1947 nickel should weigh about 5 grams. If you have access to a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, check the edges for any signs of wear or tampering. Also, closely inspect the relief on Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building. If they seem too worn or smoothed out, the coin may not be in the condition you're hoping for. Investing in rare coins, like the 1947 Jefferson nickel, can be an exciting and rewarding journey. Coins that are in excellent condition, like the one we've covered today, not only hold value but have the potential to appreciate over time. If you're a collector, this nickel is an excellent addition to any collection. And if you're new to the hobby, this coin is a great starting point for getting familiar with US numismatics. So there you have it. The 1947 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition is definitely one to keep an eye on in the world of coin collecting and investing. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin's historical significance and potential market value make it a great addition to any collection. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1964 with a D mint mark in black color condition. If you think this coin is just another old nickel, think again. Stick around, because today's coin has a big value in the market, and I'm about to show you why. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, and it has since become one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. The design features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with his profile, and on the reverse we have Monticello, the historic home of Jefferson. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, here's where things get interesting. This specific coin we're talking about today is the 1964 issue, minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark located just to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Now, it's important to note that 1964 was a key year for the Jefferson nickel series, as it marked a period when the coin was still made of a copper-nickel composition, and this one is also a silver coin, which makes it even more valuable. Now, what sets this coin apart from the others is its condition. Most of the 1964 Jefferson nickels are found in a pretty standard state, but this one has a black color condition. Black color condition isn't a term you hear too often, but it's significant in the world of coin collecting. This dark tone often develops due to environmental factors, like exposure to air, moisture, or even certain chemicals over time. Some collectors might dismiss it as damage, but it's actually quite rare, and in some cases, coins with such unique colorations can fetch a premium price on the market. Now, this black coloration doesn't mean that the coin has lost its value. In fact, it can add to its mystery and rarity, making it a hot commodity for advanced collectors who are looking for something unique. So, the big question: what's this coin worth? Well, as you might expect, the value of the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1964 with the D mint mark in black color condition isn't your average nickel. In fact, this rare coin can command prices anywhere from $750,000 or more, depending on its exact condition and how collectors perceive the black color. Coins like these are sought after by collectors because of their uniqueness. Even though the 1964 Jefferson nickel is part of a larger series that saw millions of coins minted, the rare color conditions, especially in silver variants, make them more desirable. In general, a coin in black color condition can attract higher bids at auctions or online platforms. And here's another cool fact. Coins with unusual toning or color changes are often considered error coins or varieties, and that only increases their value. So, a coin like this can potentially become a treasure trove for investors or serious collectors. Now, let's talk about auction prices. In recent years, rare colored coins from well-known series like the Jefferson nickel have been making waves at auctions. A 1964 Jefferson nickel in black color condition, like the one we're looking at today, can easily fetch over $570,000 at auction, depending on its specific grade and rarity. As you can see from recent sales data, even slightly toned coins with the D mint mark have been breaking records. Some have even gone for more than $850,000, especially if the coin is in higher grades like extra fine or uncirculated. This is because collectors are always looking for pieces that stand out, whether it's a rare mint mark, a special toning pattern, or an unexpected color condition. And, as we all know, the market for rare coins can fluctuate, so these values can increase over time. Alright, if you're lucky enough to own a Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1964 in black color condition, here's what you should do. First, make sure it's stored properly. Use a protective case to prevent further damage from handling or environmental exposure. Don't try to clean the coin yourself, as that can lower its value. If you're not sure about the condition or authenticity, it's always a good idea to have it graded by a professional. Investing in a quality display case or a coin slab will protect the coin and ensure that you get the best possible value when it's time to sell or auction it off. So there you have it, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1964 with the D mint mark in black color condition. A rare and unique coin with a big value today. If you're thinking of adding one of these to your collection, or if you already have one, it's definitely a piece worth holding on to. Who knows, in a few years it could be worth even more. Next up, the 1949 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. But here's the twist. We're focusing on the very good condition of this rare silver coin and its impressive market value today. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about how much a rare nickel could be worth, make sure you stick around till the end. The 1949 Jefferson nickel was minted as part of the Monticello series, and like all nickels from the era, it was made from a blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel. However, there's something about the 1949 version that makes it unique. It's a rare coin that carries historical significance and continues to hold considerable value in the market today. Unlike some of its contemporaries, the 1949 Jefferson nickel was struck without a mint mark, which makes it an interesting variant. Most people are familiar with the D and S mint marks, but the absence of one on this coin adds an element of rarity. In fact, coins without mint marks from the late 1940s are relatively scarce, which is a major factor that drives their demand among collectors. Now, what does very good condition really mean when it comes to coin grading? In numismatics, coins are graded based on their appearance, with very good being one of the lower yet still valuable grades. A coin in very good condition has noticeable wear, but the key details of the design are still visible. The date, mint mark, and key features like the portrait of Thomas Jefferson and Monticello on the reverse are still discernible, though there may be some smoothness or wear from years of circulation. It's important to note that even though the coin may show signs of age and use, its historical value doesn't diminish. In fact, coins in very good condition, especially rare variants like the 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, can fetch a handsome price at auction. Although the 1949 Jefferson nickel isn't made of pure silver, like some of the pre-1965 dimes or quarters, it is still considered a silver rare coin in the eyes of many collectors because of its age, historical significance, and scarcity. Nickel coins from this era carry value because they are part of a significant series that tells the story of American coinage. Additionally, some collectors might be drawn to the 1949 nickel for its connection to the broader context of post-World War II America, a time when the US was undergoing major social and economic changes. Now the moment you've been waiting for. How much is this coin worth today? Well, let's break it down. As of recent auctions and sales, the 1949 Jefferson nickel, in very good condition, has an impressive market value. While values can fluctuate based on factors like demand and the specific condition of the coin, you can expect to see these coins trading anywhere from $390,000 or even higher, depending on the buyer and the auction house. Why does it fetch such a good price? Well, the lack of a mint mark makes this nickel highly desirable for collectors looking to complete their Jefferson nickel collections. On top of that, coins from the late 1940s are becoming increasingly rare, which adds to their value over time. So if you come across one in your collection, it could be a valuable find. If you're out there searching for the 1949 Jefferson nickel, it's essential to know what you're looking for. Start by checking the year. The 1949 date should be clear, even in a very good condition coin. Then, look for the absence of a mint mark. No D or S will be present beneath the date. Finally, flip the coin over and inspect the design. Even with wear, you should still be able to make out the profile of Thomas Jefferson and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse side. If you're thinking about selling or buying one of these coins, here are a couple of tips. First, always have your coin professionally graded if you believe it's worth a substantial amount. Certification adds credibility and can boost the value when you sell it. Also, keep an eye on auction results. Some buyers will pay a premium for coins in very good condition or higher. Another thing to consider is the coin's provenance. If the nickel has an interesting history or ties to a specific collection, that could further increase its value. Always make sure to keep track of any important details surrounding the coin's history, as it may come in handy when selling it down the road. To wrap it up, the 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good condition is definitely a rare and valuable coin today. Its scarcity, historical significance, and the overall demand for such coins in the numismatic market make it a great find for collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, don't let it go unnoticed. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, coins like these are perfect examples of why numismatics is such a fascinating hobby. Next up, the 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel, a silver rare coin in uncirculated condition, and one that's making waves in today's coin market. We're going to talk about why this coin is so valuable, what makes it stand out, and how the market is responding to these rarities. The Monticello Jefferson nickel, designed by Felix Schlag, was minted from 1938 all the way up to the present day, but the 1965 version is particularly intriguing. You see, in 1965, the US government faced a shortage of silver, and because of this, the coin production changed. But that's not the full story. Typically, nickels are made with a combination of copper and nickel, but in 1965, some Jefferson nickels were actually struck with a composition that contained silver, making them far more valuable than your average nickel. These silver issues are the real treasure. Now, most 1965 Jefferson nickels you'll encounter are either in circulated or average condition, but the ones we're talking about today are in uncirculated condition. That means they were carefully preserved and have barely seen any wear or use. This is where the value skyrockets. Looking at the obverse of the 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel, you'll notice President Thomas Jefferson's portrait. The fine detailing here is crucial. On the reverse, you'll see the image of Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia home. The sharpness of these details, especially in uncirculated condition, is what sets these coins apart. Remember, the lack of a mint mark is significant as well. In 1965, the US Mint wasn't using mint marks on most coins due to budget constraints and the coin shortage. So, if you come across a 1965 nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition, you're looking at a coin that has a historical significance. So, what's the market value today for a 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition? Well, this is where things get really exciting. In today's numismatic market, these coins have become increasingly valuable, especially because they're rare and highly sought after by collectors. A nickel in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $600,000 or even higher, depending on its quality and the current demand. Auctions for these coins are often competitive, and their prices can sometimes soar above estimates. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, having a well-preserved 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel can bring in a significant amount of cash. Collectors are drawn to this coin for several reasons: the historical significance of the Jefferson nickel series, the appeal of its silver content, and its rarity in uncirculated condition all contribute to the high demand. Plus, the 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition isn't something you'll find every day, making it an excellent investment for any serious collector. For those looking to build a well-rounded collection, having a piece like this could be a game changer. So, there you have it. The 1965 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a true treasure of American numismatics, and its value has only been rising in recent years. If you're fortunate enough to own one, congratulations, you're sitting on a piece of history. And if you're looking to buy, now might be the perfect time to invest. Remember, coins like this can make a great addition to any collection, but they also have the potential for solid returns if you choose to sell them. As always, be sure to check for quality, get a proper grade, and keep an eye on the market trends. Next up, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel, featuring the iconic D mint mark. This coin is not just a piece of American history, but also a rare treasure in today's market, especially when it's in very fine condition. So, let's break down exactly why this coin holds such value and why it's a must-have for collectors. This coin, issued by the US Mint in 1963, features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the famous Monticello building on the reverse, both of which have become synonymous with American heritage. The 1963 Jefferson nickel, part of the long-running series minted from 1938 until today, was designed by Felix Schlag. The obverse shows a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, while the reverse features an image of Monticello, his Virginia estate. At this point, we're specifically talking about the version minted at the Denver Mint, which carries the D Mint mark. So, what makes the 1963 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark particularly rare? The first thing to note is its age. While not the rarest year in the series, the 1963D is considered one of the more sought-after years for collectors looking for coins with a mint mark from Denver. But the rarity isn't just about the mint mark, it's about the coin's condition. Today, most Jefferson nickels from this era are not in great condition due to circulation wear. The fact that you're looking at a very fine condition coin makes it a standout. In very fine condition, you'll see clear details, especially the design features like Jefferson's hair, the inscription around his portrait, and the well-defined lines of Monticello. Coins that retain these qualities are far rarer to come by in this particular condition. Coins are graded based on their condition, and for the 1963D Jefferson nickel, a very fine grade means the coin has some light wear but still retains most of the original details. The wear on the high points of the coin, such as Jefferson's cheek, the lettering, and the roof of Monticello, is noticeable but not too heavy. There might be a few scratches or slight discoloration, but the overall design remains intact, giving it a lot of visual appeal. Unlike coins in lower conditions, which may show significant wear and loss of detail, very fine coins still have that sharp definition that collectors love. So if you have one in very fine condition, you're already looking at a rare and valuable piece. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare coin. Market prices can fluctuate depending on demand and the specific condition of the coin, but the 1963D Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is definitely in the higher tier for this series. At the time of this recording, a coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $450,000 on average, though higher-end examples with superb details can push that value even further. Interestingly, coins from the Denver Mint are slightly more valuable than their Philadelphia counterparts because of the limited production in certain years and the increasing demand for mint-marked coins. So why should you consider adding a 1963 Jefferson nickel with the D Mint mark to your collection? First, the Jefferson nickel series is historically significant. This coin marks an important period in American coinage, and the Monticello design is one of the most iconic in US history. Beyond that, it's part of a broader set of coins that are growing in value over time, especially as the market continues to see a resurgence in interest for vintage coins. The 1963D in very fine condition is a great investment for anyone looking to build a collection that balances historical value with strong growth potential. To sum it all up, the 1963 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in very fine condition is a rare and valuable coin that should be on every collector's radar. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting to explore the world of coins, this one is a must-have. Next up, it's the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, and it's one you definitely want to know about. First off, let's take a quick look at the history behind the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, and it's still in circulation today. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home Monticello on the reverse. Over the years, this coin has gone through various design updates and special editions, but today we're focusing on a specific year, the 1964 Jefferson nickel. Now, the 1964 Jefferson nickels is a very special coin. What makes it stand out is that in 1964, coins were still being minted at multiple locations. However, many Jefferson nickels from this year came without a mint mark. The mint marks, usually seen as a letter D for Denver or S for San Francisco, are missing from this particular coin, which makes it more rare and valuable for collectors. Plus, it was minted in silver. Let's talk about the features and what makes this 1964 Jefferson nickel a true collector's piece. The obverse side features Thomas Jefferson, and you'll notice the details are quite sharp and well defined. The reverse side displays Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, and as you get closer, you'll see the architecture clearly outlined, even in excellent condition. This is what collectors love. When a coin is in excellent or extra fine condition, it means it has very little wear and maintains strong detail. That's key for market value. And here's the big kicker. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is made of 35% silver, giving it a bit of a historical allure. Silver coins like this one are always in high demand, especially among silver enthusiasts and collectors looking to add unique pieces to their collections. Now let's get to the most exciting part, the value. A typical 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition can be worth anywhere from $600,000 on the lower end. But here's the thing. If this coin is in exceptional condition, like uncirculated or near mint state, it can fetch anywhere from $700,000 or even more. It's all about the quality and the demand for these rare silver coins. The prices can fluctuate depending on the market, but one thing's for sure. The 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a sought-after piece. If you have one of these in your collection, you've got something really special, especially if it's been well preserved. Coins like these tend to only increase in value over time as demand for rare silver pieces grows. So, let's say you're looking to buy or sell one of these. Where do you go? Well, there are tons of reputable coin dealers and auction houses, both online and in person, that specialize in rare and valuable coins. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and even local coin shops are great places to start if you're on the lookout for this rare gem. Before we wrap up, here are a few tips for collectors. If you have a 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition, make sure to handle it with care. Keep it in a protective coin holder or a slab to preserve its value, and always do your research. Prices can vary, and it's important to stay up to date on the market trend. This coin may seem like just another nickel, but when you know what you're looking at, you can see it's so much more than that. The 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a rare and valuable coin, and it could be the perfect addition to your collection. So, keep an eye out for one of these beauties. Next up, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about the market, you're going to want to stay tuned because this silver beauty is something special. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable today and what makes it stand out in the world of numismatics. First off, let's talk about the Monticello Jefferson nickel itself. Minted from 1938 to 2004, this nickel honors the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, and features his home, Monticello, on the reverse side. This design has a rich history, and although the coin was issued in large quantities, not every year or variation holds the same value. Now, what makes the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel special? For one, it's a silver coin, as all Jefferson nickels minted before 1965 were made of a copper-nickel blend, with the earlier coins containing a small percentage of silver. But more importantly, the lack of a mint mark makes it even rarer. Why? Because most coins minted in 1953 came from the Philadelphia Mint, which placed a P mint mark on most coins that year. However, the coins without a mint mark were produced in large quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, and finding them in excellent condition is not as easy as it sounds. When we talk about excellent condition, we're referring to the coin's clarity, smoothness, and lack of significant wear. In numismatics, excellent typically refers to a coin with very sharp details, a minimal amount of scratches, and still retaining much of its original luster. The 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is considered a scarce find in this condition, making it highly sought after by collectors. Compare that to a coin that has been circulated heavily over the years. You can see how the details begin to fade and the luster diminishes. Now, coins in excellent or uncirculated condition have a higher market value due to their rarity and the preservation of their beauty. In terms of value, the market for the 1953 Jefferson nickel without mint mark can vary significantly depending on its condition. A nickel in good or fine condition might fetch around $300,000, but once it's in excellent or uncirculated condition, you could see its value rise dramatically, reaching anywhere between $500,000 or even more, depending on demand and rarity in the market. Over the years, coin values have steadily increased, and rare coins like the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel are always in demand among collectors. It's not just about the silver content, it's about the rarity, the historical significance, and the condition of the coin. For those of you looking to buy or sell, now might be a great time to consider the market for rare nickels like this one, as prices can fluctuate based on demand. If you happen to have one of these in your collection, it could be worth getting it appraised by a professional, especially if you believe it's in excellent or uncirculated condition. With the right documentation and verification, your coin could potentially sell for more than you expect. It's also worth noting that the 1953 Jefferson nickel is a great coin for collectors who specialize in typesets, those who aim to collect one of each type of coin from different eras. In conclusion, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition is a rare and valuable coin for collectors today. Whether you're buying or selling, understanding the factors that contribute to its value is key. It's not just a piece of history, it's a valuable asset in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the elusive S mint mark in extra fine condition. Stay tuned as we explore the rarity, history, and market value of this silver beauty. The Monticello Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, has a rich history tied to American heritage. This particular coin, minted in 1969, features the famous image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's home. The 1969 nickel, like other Jefferson nickels, was originally produced in a copper-nickel blend, but here's where things get interesting. This specific coin, with the S mint mark, was struck in San Francisco, making it an even more sought specimen in the world of coin collecting. The S mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which is known for producing coins that often carry higher collectible value due to their rarity. But it's not just the mint mark that makes this coin special, it's the condition. Now, let's talk about condition. This particular 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel is graded in extra fine condition, which means it shows only slight signs of wear, the details are still sharp, and the coin retains a great deal of its original luster. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's image is well defined, with only minor wear on the highest points, like the hair and cheek. The reverse with Monticello shows intricate details, including the building structure and the surrounding inscriptions. In contrast, a coin in poor or worn condition would show more significant wear, losing the finer details that collectors love. A coin like this, with such a high-grade status, is rarer and more valuable. Why is this coin so valuable, you ask? Let's break it down. The 1969 Jefferson nickel is already a popular coin among collectors, but the S mint mark adds a level of rarity. San Francisco, during that time, minted fewer nickels than other facilities, and not all of them were preserved in top condition. So, when you find a 1969 S mint mark nickel in extra fine condition, you're looking at a rare gem in the world of numismatics. In today's market, a 1969 Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark in extra fine condition can command anywhere from $600,000, depending on its exact grade and demand. But here's the kicker. Coins in even better condition, such as mint state or near-perfect grades, can fetch significantly higher prices, sometimes even upwards of $800,000. While the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel was primarily struck in a copper-nickel alloy, many collectors are often drawn to the idea of silver content in coins. However, it's important to note that the S mint mark 1969 nickel, like most of its counterparts from the era, is primarily a copper-nickel coin and does not contain silver. The rarity here comes from the minting process, the condition, and the desirability among collectors. Is this coin a good investment? With its low mintage and increasing collector interest, the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark in extra fine condition has seen a gradual increase in value over the years. While it may not reach astronomical prices like some rare gold coins, it still holds significant potential for collectors looking for an affordable, yet valuable addition to their portfolio. Coins like this one are perfect for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. It's a great way to invest in American numismatic history without breaking the bank. If you're on the hunt for one of these rare coins, you can find them in coin shops, auctions, and even online marketplaces like eBay. Just be sure to check the coin's grade before making any purchase, as the condition plays a huge role in determining its value. To wrap it up, the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark in extra fine condition is a fantastic addition to any collection. Its rarity, historical significance, and increasing market value make it a sought-after coin in the world of numismatics. So, keep an eye out for this silver beauty. You never know when you might stumble upon one. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, minted in 1970 with the distinctive S mint mark. This coin is not just another nickel, it's a piece of history and a highly sought-after treasure in the numismatic world. Let's take a closer look at why this specific coin, in extra fine condition, is causing such a stir in the collecting community. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse side of the coin famously features an image of Monticello, the iconic home of Thomas Jefferson. This particular design remained in circulation for many decades, becoming a staple of American coinage. The 1970 nickel, featuring the S mint mark, was part of the ongoing series minted by the San Francisco Mint. However, what makes the 1970 coin so special is the rarity and the condition of the coins available in today's market, particularly those in extra fine condition. Many of these coins, due to circulation, have been worn down or damaged, making high-quality specimens a prized possession. The S mint mark refers to coins produced at the San Francisco Mint. This mint was historically known for producing proof coins and other specialized issues. While the San Francisco Mint primarily focused on proof and mint set coins during the 1970s, the regular circulation coins with the S mint mark are quite rare when found in pristine condition. The 1970s Monticello Jefferson nickel is one of those rare coins that immediately stands out to collectors. Its scarcity, coupled with the historical value of the coin, has driven its demand up significantly over the years. Now, let's talk numbers. In extra fine condition, a 1970s Monticello Jefferson nickel can fetch a significant amount in the market. While most Jefferson nickels from this era are valued at face value or a small premium, the 1970s variety, when found in extra fine condition, can range anywhere from $330,000. So why should you care about this particular coin? Well, aside from the historical importance of the Monticello Jefferson nickel, the 1970S coin is rapidly becoming a must-have for serious collectors. The market for rare coins is booming, and coins like the 1970S nickel are gaining popularity because of their relatively low mintage and the challenge of finding them in excellent condition. With the increasing interest in rare US coins, this nickel is not just a collectible, it's an investment. And the beauty of this investment is that it doesn't require you to spend tens of millionaire dollars. You can acquire a piece of numismatic history that could appreciate in value over time. Identifying a 1970 CS Monticello nickel in extra fine condition requires a careful eye. First, check the mint mark, located just below the building on the reverse side of the coin. This S mint mark tells you that the coin was minted in San Francisco. Next, look at the condition of the coin. In extra fine condition, the details on both the obverse and reverse sides should be crisp, with only slight wear on high points. The image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse should remain sharp, while Monticello should be clearly visible with minimal wear. Coins that have heavy wear or scratches will be worth significantly less, so the higher the quality, the better the value. If you find one of these coins in exceptional condition, it could be a true gem for your collection. Looking to add a 1970S Monticello nickel to your collection? There are several places where you can find these coins, from online auctions like eBay to numismatic dealers and local coin shops. When buying, always verify the authenticity of the coin and check its condition. The best way to ensure you're getting a fair deal is by purchasing from reputable sources, such as certified dealers or well-reviewed online marketplaces. To wrap things up, the 1970S Monticello Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable piece that deserves a spot in your collection. Its historical significance, along with its increasing demand in the market, makes it an excellent investment for numismatists. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is definitely one to watch. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin insights. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting.